Hey, hope you're having a great day. All right, here we are. We're January 2021, and let's talk about the real estate market, guys, more specifically here in the high desert area. Let's talk about 2020 and kind of close that up, and then I'll talk to you what I think is going to happen here in 2021. 2020, biggest thing, obviously, has been COVID. The effects of that on the real estate market early on, where it kind of stopped the market. If you watched I think it was my March or April video, that was some concern that's going on. Interest rates dropped and the market just took off. I'm gonna show you some data, but basically here in the high desert, our average or medium home price increased about 20% in 1 year in 2020, which is unbelievable. And stay tuned because I'm gonna show you some numbers on the appreciation in previous years so you can take a look at that. That's really interesting. So COVID did not kill our market. I mean, the market just took off. Inventories have been crazy low, all that good stuff, you know. Let's talk about Californians leaving or fleeing California. Just about every single seller, I'm trying to think of a seller in 2020 that didn't leave the state. Man, I'm sure there was one. I just can't think of one because people are fleeing. I mean, Texas, Arizona, Florida, I mean, you name it, people are going. If you follow me on Instagram, which is at @Ville, I just released a map showing the state's popularity based off of the amount of people moving there. California was ranked 47th most popular state to move to. California is normally always in the top 5, down to 47th. Just crazy. If you live here, you know why. Restrictions, policies, taxes, and I can keep going on, but people have had enough of California, or at least the people that can leave are leaving, it seems that way. So we'll see how California ends up, if it repents from its ways and starts treating its people better, or if it continues down this road and maybe just the ultra wealthy and the poor that's left here in California. I guess we'll see. Current housing market condition, guys. This market is poised for an absolute explosion. And I'm gonna hop into those numbers too. 2021, man, I think we're gonna see some great stuff. As far as what we can tell now, I just left the house about an hour ago and the homeowners were asking me, well, Derek, what's gonna stop this market? Short answer is, I don't know. What is likely going to stop it? An increase in interest rates. Interest rates as of today are in the high 2s, low 3s, which makes the payment super affordable. You know, I was talking to a friend earlier through text messages, and he's been on the fence on buying a house now for at least a couple years. And he's kind of asking me, Derek, should I buy or should I not buy? Man, if you're a real estate agent, that's a tough question to answer. Like I said, if you've been on the sideline for I know people who've been on the sideline for longer than 2 years, you've seen nothing but the rates go down and the home prices skyrocket. And it's kind of feeling like, man, you've missed the boat. And so I was thinking about this. Let's just say that you were waiting and you're still waiting. Let's say that prices decrease 20%. I think you still lost by not being in the market. You weren't able to take advantage of that appreciation or lock in a long-term low interest rate. So my ultimate answer is, I think it's a phenomenal time to buy. So let's see, I took some other notes here. Forbearance. So check this out. I heard this. I've not verified it yet, but I heard it from a trusted source that, as you may know, a lot of homeowners are in forbearance. It doesn't mean that the bank is waiving their payment. They're just basically deferring it. And what I heard today was that the 70% of the homeowners that are in forbearance can afford to make their payment. It was between 70 and 75%. I'm saying 70. So that means that they can make the payment. They're just choosing not to make it, saying, hey, if I don't got to make it, I won't make it. Just kick it back and we'll restart this thing later. So it'll be interesting to see if the banks require all of those payments to get caught up at one time, or if they just kind of re-engage the mortgage payments and it pushes out the term of their loan. So that will be really interesting. For this next year, man, we might see we likely will see double-digit increase in home value. But let's hop on in. Enough of me chit-chatting. Let's take a look at the actual facts and figures. This first graph is showing you the percent of increase. So take a look at this, guys. In 2020, the average home that was sold went up 20.3% in value. I mean, that's a lot of money, guys. Just think about that. $300,000 house gained about 60 grand in equity in 1 year. And look back at the historical data. This information was provided by Mike Arias over at Chicago Title, which I use on all my transactions. Great guy, great data, and appreciate these graphs, Mike. Thank you. I'll let you guys pause this. Look at back in history. If you're wondering, in 2018, if you watch, I think it was my June market report, I said that it looks like the market was going to go down, and I really believe that it was going to, and then they dropped the rates and saved it. Amazing. Next graph, take a look at this. You can see what's for sale compared to what's sold, and look at both graphs just rising, rising, rising. I'll let you pause it if you want to look at the numbers. Next graph, months of inventory. If nobody else was able to put a house on the market, how long would it take until we ran out of homes? 0.7 of a month. Under a month, there would be 0 homes for sale in the market. What does that mean? A healthy market, guys, has about 6 months of inventory, and we're at 0.7. I mean, I don't know what else I can say. Fantastic time to sell, fantastic time to buy. If you're wondering, there's only about 441 homes for sale in the entire high desert right now. It's just nuts. I appreciate you guys watching this. I want to give a big shout out to all my clients that I've worked with here in the last month that have wrote these great testimonials. I appreciate you. I hope that you have a prosperous 2021. I hope your family and you are safe, and I wish nothing but prosperity for you. If I can help you in any way, simply reach out to me. Bye.